Imagine disappearing as a child, then, years later, being found because of an ordinary family photograph. It sounds like the plot of a movie, but stories like this have happened in real life, and they remind us that sometimes the smallest clue can solve the biggest mystery. One of the most remarkable cases involved a child who had vanished years earlier, leaving family members wondering if they would ever see them again. Despite countless searches and dead ends, the trail eventually went cold. Life moved on. The child grew older, living under a different identity, with no memory of the family desperately searching for them. Then came an incredible coincidence. While someone was looking through old photographs, they noticed a familiar face in the background of one picture. At first, it seemed impossible. The image had been taken years after the child disappeared, in a completely different place, but the resemblance was too striking to ignore. Investigators compared the photograph with older pictures of the missing child, looking at facial features, ears, eye placement, and other identifying details. The more they examined it, the more convinced they became that this wasn't just someone who looked similar. It was the missing child. That single photograph reopened an investigation that had gone quiet for years. It provided detectives with a new location, new leads, and ultimately, the information needed to reunite the child with their biological family. Think about how easily that picture could have gone unnoticed. It could have stayed in a drawer. It could have been thrown away. No one may have ever looked closely enough to recognize the face hiding in the background. Instead, one ordinary snapshot became the breakthrough that changed an entire family's life. Stories like this are incredibly rare, but they highlight an important truth about missing person investigations. Sometimes the clue that solves a case isn't a confession, a fingerprint, or a piece of DNA. Sometimes it's a single photograph, a frozen moment in time that quietly holds the answer everyone had been searching for. And that's what makes cases like this feel less like fiction and more like unbelievable coincidences that really happened.